Traditional relational databases like MySQL and PostgreSQL are reliable, but they were not originally built for the cloud. And if you buy an enterprise database from Oracle or Microsoft, it costs a fortune. When performance pushes to the limit, systems strain, things break, and operations get painful fast. Enter Amazon Aurora, AWS's custom-built solution that promises the best of both worlds. So what is Amazon Aurora? At its core, Aurora is a highly optimized, cloud-native relational database engine created entirely by AWS. It is designed specifically for modern cloud workloads where scale, availability, and performance are not optional extras, but baseline expectations. Here is the genius part. Aurora is strictly compatible with MySQL and PostgreSQL. Think of standard MySQL like a regular sedan. It's dependable, familiar, and gets the job done. Aurora takes the exact same steering wheel and dashboard that your developers already know, the same SQL syntax, the same drivers, the same tools, and drops them into a Formula One chassis built for the cloud. Your team does not have to rewrite their application code, but suddenly the database underneath can go much faster and handle far more stress. That brings us to the why. Why do so many companies choose Aurora instead of standard RDS with MySQL or PostgreSQL? The answer comes down to performance and cost. Aurora is up to 5 times faster than standard MySQL and up to 3 times faster than standard PostgreSQL. AWS achieved this by deeply rethinking how the database runs in a distributed cloud environment. But performance alone is not the full story. Aurora also delivers the same security, availability, and reliability you would expect from high-end commercial databases like Oracle. The difference is price. Aurora provides those enterprise-grade characteristics at roughly 1/10 the cost of traditional enterprise database licenses. This is a big deal for real systems, and it's also critical for exams. Exam tip. For AWS certifications, if a question mentions a cloud-native relational database, MySQL or PostgreSQL compatibility, or enterprise-grade performance at a fraction of the cost, the answer is almost always Amazon Aurora. Now let's talk about how Aurora actually does this. The secret is the storage layer. With standard RDS, you typically configure backups, replicas, and standby instances yourself. Aurora removes that complexity. When you write a piece of data to an Aurora database, it automatically and instantly creates 6 copies of that data. Those 6 copies are spread across 3 different availability zones, with 2 copies in each zone. This happens behind the scenes without you having to manage it. Because storage is distributed across availability zones by default, Aurora can tolerate failures that would normally take a database offline. It's also self-healing. If one of those data blocks becomes corrupted, Aurora detects the problem, replaces the bad block using a healthy copy, and repairs itself in the background. Your application keeps running, and users never notice anything went wrong. This architecture is why Aurora can combine high performance with high availability. Compute instances can fail or be replaced quickly, while the shared distributed storage layer remains durable and consistent across the region. So now you know how to build incredibly fast, enterprise-grade relational databases in the cloud without paying enterprise licensing prices. But what if your challenge is not performance, but data size? What happens when you have a massive on-premises data center with petabytes of data and uploading it over the internet would take years? Click the video on screen to learn about the AWS Snow Family, and I'll see you there.